In Buddhist philosophy, the concept of rebirth is central to understanding the human journey. It posits that our soul carries the imprints of past lives into the present, influencing our character, choices, and challenges. This philosophy suggests that the final digit of our birth year can act as a guide, providing insights into the karma and lessons we've brought with us into this life. The essence of this teaching lies in recognizing patterns, how our recurring emotions, dreams, and even the people we attract reflect echoes of prior existences. For example, someone who feels an unexplained pull toward a specific culture or era may be reconnecting with a life they once lived. This insight becomes a lens through which we view our decisions and relationships, offering clarity on why we behave the way we do. Each final digit, from 0 to 9, symbolizes unique karmic themes and lessons. 0, the infinite cycle of rebirth. 0 is the symbol of infinity, an endless cycle of beginnings and endings, a void full of potential. For those connected to its energy, there's often a deep spiritual pull, a need to find meaning beyond the material world. These individuals are seekers, drawn to life's big questions, but their detachment from the everyday can leave them feeling isolated. Take a successful tech entrepreneur. They might have wealth and recognition but still feel an unshakable emptiness, questioning the purpose behind it all. This is the challenge of 0, balancing spiritual depth with worldly responsibilities. When they align their success with a higher purpose, like creating solutions that truly serve humanity, they embody 0's ultimate lesson. Fulfillment comes not from what you have, but from how deeply you connect with the infinite possibilities of life. 1. Leadership and authority. The number 1 is the heartbeat of leadership, bold, ambitious, and unyielding. Those touched by its energy are natural-born leaders, driven by a fierce determination to carve their own path. Their confidence commands attention, their ambition sets the tone, and their decisiveness moves mountains. In past lives, they may have ruled as kings, commanded armies, or pioneered revolutions, relying on dominance and control to achieve their goals. But now, their challenge is to evolve, to rewrite the script of leadership into one of inspiration and empathy. They often face the trap of rigidity, where their unwavering confidence becomes stubbornness, and their top-down approach stifles the voices of those they lead. Take the corporate executive whose sheer will drives results, but at the cost of their team's trust and morale. They push forward, blind to the tension their authority creates, until life intervenes, a failed project, a key employee's resignation, or an honest conversation that strikes a nerve. It's in these moments that the real transformation begins. They start to listen not just superficially, but deeply. They create space for others to contribute. Discovering that collaboration breeds innovation, they begin to delegate with trust, realizing that leadership isn't about being the loudest voice in the room but about amplifying others. It's not an easy road. Every step requires humility, self-awareness, and a willingness to change. But as they let go of the need to control, something remarkable happens. Their team flourishes, their influence grows, and they become the kind of leader who doesn't just lead, they inspire. For those marked by the number 1, this journey from dominance to compassion is where their true greatness lies. 2. The peacemaker. The number 2 radiates the essence of connection, harmony, and balance, a dance of opposites that creates unity. Those guided by this energy are natural-born mediators, carrying a soul memory of past lives spent as peacemakers or diplomats, bridging divides with grace and wisdom. Their presence is like a steady current, calming turbulent waters and fostering trust wherever they go. Yet, this deep longing for harmony often comes at a price. They frequently silence their own needs, bending over backward to avoid conflict or keep the peace, even when it drains them. Imagine a teacher who tirelessly pours their heart into their students, staying late to help, skipping meals to finish tasks, and constantly putting others first. While their dedication inspires, it often leaves them depleted, teetering on the edge of burnout. Their journey is to learn that real harmony isn't about pleasing everyone. It's about embracing their own voice and setting boundaries. When they take a stand for their well-being, They not only thrive but also serve as a more powerful force for peace. The path of 2 is a delicate balance, listening and speaking, giving and receiving, serving others while honoring themselves. It's a lesson in courage and authenticity, proving that true harmony starts from within and radiates outward, changing everything it touches. 3. Creativity and expression. Number 3 radiates an energy of vibrant creativity and powerful self-expression, calling those aligned with it to share their unique voice with the world. These individuals often have a natural gift for storytelling, art, or performance, capable of crafting works that move, inspire, and connect. Their imagination sees the world not just as it is, but as it could be, turning ordinary moments into extraordinary expressions of beauty and meaning. Yet, their greatest struggle is not a lack of talent, it's the fear of being judged. This fear, like an invisible wall, can keep their gifts locked away, hidden from the world. Picture a writer who's poured their soul into a novel that speaks to the deepest truths of their life, yet hesitates to send it to publishers. They agonize over whether it's good enough, haunted by the thought of rejection or harsh criticism. But the magic of number 3 lies in the power of vulnerability. When they find the courage to let go of perfection and embrace the raw, unfiltered truth of their work, they create something transformative. By daring to be seen, they don't just share a story, they ignite a spark in others, offering connection and inspiration. The lesson of number 3 is clear. Creativity flourishes in the light, not in the shadows. To step into their true power, they must rise above their fear and trust that their voice, honest and imperfect, is exactly what the world needs. When they do, they unlock not only their own potential, but the hearts of everyone who encounters their art. 4. Stability and order. The number 4 is the essence of structure and stability, attracting those who are natural-born builders, architects, and strategists. These individuals are the backbone of their families, organizations, and communities, thriving on precision, order, and responsibility. They meticulously craft systems, brick by brick, ensuring that every detail is perfect and every plan unshakable. For them, chaos is not an option, it's a challenge to conquer. Their discipline and reliability are their superpowers, making them the ones people turn to in times of uncertainty. But this unrelenting drive for control comes with a shadow. Their obsession with stability can morph into rigidity, their focus on order turning into an inability to bend when life doesn't follow the script. Picture a financial planner, the living embodiment of the number 4. They masterfully juggle portfolios, budgets, and future plans with a precision most can only dream of. But when the unpredictable strikes, a market crash, a family emergency, a curveball life throws their way, their instinct is to tighten their grip, obsessing over every detail, desperate to restore order. Yet, this only deepens their stress. The lesson here isn't to control harder but to let go, to trust the unpredictable flow of life, without abandoning their sense of security. It's about learning that adaptability isn't a betrayal of stability, it's its evolution. When they embrace the unexpected, they unlock a deeper strength, discovering that true stability comes from flexibility, not rigidity. By letting go of their need to control every detail, they create structures that are not just strong but dynamic, able to grow and thrive in the ever-changing currents of life. The energy of 4 challenges them to rise above their limits, not by building taller walls but by learning when to leave space for life to breathe. It's this balance between control and trust, order and flow, that transforms their stability into something truly extraordinary. 5. The adventurer. The number 5 is pure energy, an unstoppable force of motion, change, and unrelenting freedom. It calls to the adventurers, the restless wanderers who live for the thrill of the unknown. These are the souls who crave new experiences, who thrive in chaos, and who find beauty in breaking the mold. Yet, this constant hunger for novelty comes at a cost. The chase for the next adventure, the next horizon, the next high can become all-consuming, leaving little room for stillness or satisfaction. Picture a travel blogger, an Instagram icon who seems to have it all. Every week, they're in a new city, a different country, capturing jaw-dropping sunsets and dazzling landscapes. Their life appears effortless, enviable, even perfect. But behind the lens, they feel the weight of it all. The joy of discovery has dulled, and every postcard perfect moment feels like it's missing something. They start to wonder if they've been running toward freedom, or simply running away from themselves. It's here, in this space of doubt, that the true journey begins. To move forward, they must look inward. Instead of chasing the next thrill, they start sitting with the discomfort of stillness. Through journaling, meditation, or even pausing to truly savor a single sunset, they uncover a new kind of freedom, one that isn't dependent on where they are or what's next. They realize that real adventure isn't just about where you go, it's about who you are when you get there. This is the heart of Five's lesson. Change isn't the goal. Balance is. Freedom isn't about endless movement, but about finding peace within the chaos. When the restless soul learns to embrace this, they don't lose their spirit of adventure. They elevate it. Each step becomes richer, more meaningful, and ultimately, far more fulfilling. 6. The caregiver. The number 6 radiates an energy of compassion, healing, and an almost unshakable devotion to the well-being of others. People guided by this number are natural-born nurturers, carrying a deep instinct to care that seems woven into their very being, likely cultivated over lifetimes of service. In their past lives, they might have been herbalists crafting remedies to ease pain, midwives tenderly bringing new life into the world, or protectors offering shelter and safety to their communities. This profound desire to help often reveals itself early, as they step effortlessly into roles of support, whether comforting a friend, guiding a loved one, or taking on responsibilities others shy away from. Yet, their greatest strength can also be their heaviest burden. Their need to give can become all-consuming, making it hard for them to say no or set boundaries, often leaving them emotionally drained and physically depleted. Picture a modern social worker, passionately advocating for vulnerable families, taking late-night calls, and stretching themselves thin to meet the endless needs around them. Their heart is in the right place, but their energy falters, and without balance, their ability to truly make a difference begins to wane. The lesson for the number 6 is clear. You can't pour from an empty cup. By prioritizing self-care, setting boundaries, and recognizing their own needs as essential, not selfish, they unlock a deeper, more sustainable form of compassion. This balance not only allows them to thrive, but also inspires those they touch to honor their own well-being. The beauty of the number 6 lies in their unique ability to nurture with love while teaching the world that true caregiving begins within. 7. The spiritual sage. The number 7 is a beacon of spiritual wisdom and profound introspection, embodying the soul of a seeker who is forever drawn to life's deeper mysteries. Those guided by this number are natural philosophers, counselors, and mentors, uniquely attuned to the hidden truths of existence. This profound connection often stems from echoes of past lives, where they walked the earth as solitary healers or sages, cultivating their insight through silence and isolation. While this deep inner world is their greatest strength, it can also cast a shadow, making them retreat from meaningful relationships and leaving them yearning for connection they struggle to build. In today's world, the essence of 7 often appears in those who offer extraordinary empathy and guidance in professional roles, such as psychologists or spiritual leaders. They may offer life-changing support to others, while feeling inexplicably disconnected in their personal lives, as if their wisdom has no bridge to the outside world. But the magic of the number 7 lies in its potential for balance, where inner wisdom meets outer connection. By stepping into spaces that foster shared growth, practicing vulnerability, and opening their hearts to genuine emotional intimacy, these individuals can transform their relationships and their lives. Imagine the quiet strength of a sage, not alone in the temple of their mind, but surrounded by others who see their brilliance and reflect it back. That is the true power of 7, blending profound introspection with the courage to be seen and loved. 8. Power and abundance. The number 8 radiates an undeniable magnetism, embodying ambition, determination, and the relentless pursuit of success. It's the number of power players, visionaries, and leaders who don't just aim high, they aim to redefine the game. Linked to the energy of past life rulers and influencers. Those guided by 8 often find themselves scaling the heights of material and professional achievement with remarkable focus. But 8 is more than just a symbol of wealth. Its shape, resembling infinity, reminds us of life's karmic truth. What you send out into the world will find its way back to you. This is where 8's deeper challenge reveals itself. How do you balance ambition with integrity? How do you wield power not for personal gain alone, but for the greater good? Picture a CEO whose life revolves around revenue targets and shareholder profits. They dominate their industry, but the relentless grind leaves them empty, surrounded by disengaged employees and a growing sense of disconnection. One day, conversation with a social entrepreneur sparks something within them. They begin to ask bigger questions. What if success could mean more than just profits? Inspired, they pivot their company's mission, introducing fair wages, sustainable practices, and community-driven initiatives. What happens next is transformational. Profits grow, employee morale soars, and the CEO finds a deeper, more fulfilling purpose. This is the true essence of 8. Using power not just to rise but to lift others with you. It's a number that challenges us to dream bigger, not just for ourselves, but for the world we can create when ambition meets altruism. 8 isn't just a number. It's a call to lead with vision, ethics, and a commitment to something greater. Karmic lessons in everyday life. The number's meanings reveal patterns that can guide personal growth. For instance, someone who repeatedly encounters failure despite hard work, number 4, might be clinging too tightly to control, needing to embrace flexibility. Conversely, a person who struggles with self-expression, number 3, might be grappling with past life experiences of suppression, learning now to find and share their voice. This framework empowers individuals to recognize recurring challenges as opportunities. Each obstacle becomes a chance to align with the soul's purpose, fostering resilience and understanding. Practical applications of these insights. To apply these teachings, individuals can follow 3 steps. Identify patterns. Reflect on areas of life where struggles feel repetitive. For example, financial instability might point to lessons associated with the number 8. Set intentions. Use affirmations that resonate with the number's energy. A person influenced by 3 might declare, "I express my truth courageously and inspire others." Create alignment. Make conscious choices that honor the spiritual lessons of the number. If your number encourages balance, prioritize relationships and activities that support equilibrium. Integrating numerology into self-discovery. Understanding the karmic vibrations of your birth year's final digit offers a new perspective on self-discovery. Beyond spiritual growth, it fosters emotional intelligence and deeper self-awareness. By recognizing and working with these energies, individuals can transform their lives, resolving challenges, nurturing strengths, and embracing a more aligned and fulfilling existence. Through the lens of Buddhist numerology, the path to self-realization becomes both practical and profound, bridging ancient wisdom with modern aspirations.